Hey there, and welcome to the Marketing SOS Show. My name is Eric Yee, and I'm here to help you in any way I possibly can in the world of marketing. So I have a good background in marketing, and I'm here to help. Do you have a marketing question, big or small? I'm here to help you. Whether you're a student, a marketer, a small business owner, whatever you got, I'll happily tackle it and answer it here, live on the show. Just like today, we're talking to Katie, who is figuring out how to use social media for her new position. Now, I think social media is one of those things that everyone thinks is easy. I mean, we all use social media. We're all scrolling on Instagram. We're all thumbs upping on Facebook. But is it just as easy to do it professionally and to do it effectively as it is to be a consumer of that media or a consumer of that platform? I think there's a lot of people out there and a lot of companies doing great, amazing work on social, regardless of the platform they're on. But for every good one, there's just as many poor ones that aren't engaging, aren't posting enough, or posting the wrong content, or posting boring, dreadful content. So I think it's always good to kind of look at what others are doing and kind of evaluate your own things, especially if you can separate yourself from your social media and kind of impartially evaluate it. So without further ado, let's get to Katie's question. Katie writes, "Hey Eric, for the past couple of years I've been working for a small independent retailer in Vermont with a few locations. We sell mostly soft goods with some hard goods as well, so clothing, electronics, home stuff, etc. I've recently been promoted and will be taking over our social media. I'm completely new to how social media works for businesses, but I do use Facebook and Instagram in my personal life. Right now our social media is Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and we post graphics with items that are on sale or new to our store. I'm wondering, in your experience, do you think this is a good strategy? And if not, what should our social media strategy be?" So Katie, my first question for you, and I hate answering a question with a question, but how is it working? How is posting graphics with promotional text for sale items or new items working for you? If it's working great, then maybe do some experiments and try some new things out, but don't change the format too much. If it's doing good, why change it? So how is it working? Are people engaging with the posts? My second question would be, what are your goals? What are your business goals? What are the overarching strategies of your business? Why is your company using social media in the first place? Are you trying to drive sales to your stores? Build your brand? Endear yourself in local communities? I'm going to assume it's all of the above, because that's what mostly everyone wants social media for. They want to build their brand, make themselves popular, and get a ton of revenue. So I've done a retail social media in the past, and here's what I found to work. Spend more time on the posts that create engagement with the community over your straight promotional posts. It sounds like what you guys are doing right now, a lot of promotional posts for specific products at specific times of the year that you kind of want to move those items. So in general, a certain rule of thumb that I would keep is do more engaging creative posts that get engagement with the community over the promotional ones. An offhand rule, keep it at a ratio of 4 or 5 to 1. So for every 4 or 5 engaging posts that you make, or interacting posts with your community, then do 1 promotional post. Now the reason I say that is you sell soft and hard goods. Not everyone that's following you is going to care about everything you post. If 90% or even like 40 or 50% of the products you're posting aren't of interest or relevant to me, I'm not going to follow your channel. I'm not going to pay attention to your posts. But if you do things that engage me and make me enjoy interacting with your store, and then every once in a while you slip in a promotional post, I'll let it slide. Another thing you want to do, Katie, is figure out your brand's voice. Now, maybe you've already done this, or maybe this is an opportunity to do it for your company. But what is your brand? What do you stand for? When people interact with you online, how do you want the interaction to come across? I'm sure in your stores, your sales staff are told, be courteous, be friendly, be helpful, smile. How do you do that online? How are you going to convey that online? You should write using that voice. Create content that suits it. And make sure it fits with the brand voice you're using. If it seems out of character, it probably is, so don't post it. Now, one of the things you really should be doing is follow other retailers and see how they use social media and what gets the biggest reactions from their audiences. This isn't stealing, this is learning. You might as well learn what's working out there and try to adapt it to your own strategies and to your own company. Now, when it comes to product promotion, if you can, don't rely on stock photos of products or repurposed images from flyers, etc. You should really ask your merchandising team to get you samples of products or try to get one at cost from the marketing budget. If you don't have a professional photographer, get a good camera set up and start taking the pictures yourself. Now make sure that's all above board with your internal communications and marketing policies and everyone signs off on it, but don't post cookie cutter or static or stock images that you've taken from elsewhere or that you've used a million times. Don't just crop pieces of the flyer. Get your own photography that's unique to your channel and to the voice that you're building. Now I assume you follow some kind of sales calendar or promotion schedule. You should build your entire social calendar around that. Look at what's coming up in 6 months or 3 months and start building back from there to execute on your new strategy. Now, I found in the past that general sales posts linked to our website with featured deals can be more effective than several posts or several product posts. So if you have a huge sale, instead of posting 5 different items on social media, post one big sale post and have that linked to somewhere on your website with all the other deals available. Now, you mentioned soft and hard goods, so your organization participates in several product categories. While the people who follow you on social media may only care about a couple of them, it will ignore the rest. So balance it out and try to focus on which ones you want to build, like which audience you want to build. I would be really interested to know how Twitter is doing. If after a few months it isn't doing well, drop it and look at picking up Pinterest for home stuff. So one easy thing to do is you kind of spread yourself too thin. You focus on being on all the social channels. Really focus on the ones where you're getting that engagement, where you're getting that interaction, and where your audience is, most importantly. Katie, I hope I've laid the foundation of how you should build your social strategy. It sounds like you're doing some things well, but retail, especially retail social media, can be tough. So I would really focus on building that engagement with your audience as opposed to just pushing sales on them. I don't think promotional posts and images with pictures and graphics on them, graphics being like your products, is the best way to go. And to everyone else out there listening, how are you using social media? Is what you're doing effective? Are you just pushing content out there, or are you getting engagement from your community? If you're just pushing things out there, you need some kind of back and forth. You need people to engage with it. That's how you truly build this interaction. That's what social media is. It's about one-on-one and one-on-many interactions. It's about talking to people and hearing what they have to say and responding to them. It's not a billboard. It's not a TV ad. It's not putting something up there and forgetting about it. It's finding out what works, and it's social. That's what it is. So Katie, I hope this helps you, and I hope someone else out there got some benefit from it as well. And if you have any of your own questions, I am more than happy to answer them or to try to tackle them with you. Let's work through the problems that you're facing together. Send me an email at eric@marketingsos.ca. I'm here. I'll get your back, and we'll get through it together. And with that, maybe in the next week's episode of the show, it'll be your answer that I'm tackling. Thanks for listening, everybody. Have a good one.